Right then, guys, welcome back to Let's Talk About.
Yep, it's me and Liam are finally back.
Fucking finally, honestly, man, that's been the worst week of my life.
Yeah, it's been a story of chaos.
Yeah,
So Liam's meltdowns have been few and in between.
yeah. The last week, it's been autism 1, Liam 0.
Yeah.
Honestly, the amount of meltdowns I've had, like I say, obviously anyone who follows the socials will know. Obviously, the chew I had sorting the microphones out, and I was literally sat in this room for 4 hours trying to sort it, and literally ended up crying at one point.
But
All
we're
fun
up
and
running.
games.
We're
We
up
are.
and running.
We are back. We are back. So we are back. And we are. Well, it's take 2, really, isn't it?
It is take 2, yes.
Of how to survive a zombie apocalypse.
Yes.
So basically, what we're doing. Well, just said it really, didn't I? We're talking about how to survive a zombie apocalypse. More importantly, how we would survive it.
Yes, yeah, with lots of our little inputs in there.
Yeah. So basically, we've come up with our own little stories, and we've set ourselves rules. So we have a starting point, which is where we are when all hell breaks loose. We're allowed to pick 3 celebrity teammates. They can be from a movie or a TV series, a character from a video game, or just the celebrities themselves.
Yeah.
We're allowed to pick an animal sidekick / mascot. Mm-hmm. Can be any animal you want. Could be an aardvark.
Still had to get it in there.
I know. We can pick 2 weapons of our choosing with limited ammo. Then we're going to have our conflicted choices, which we will get to in the story.
Yep.
Then we have our final base, where we have to, it's our end goal.
Yeah.
Then our end game,
Yeah.
which is basically how it ends. And then we have one final choice, which
Yes.
is actually where it ends.
Weapons as well.
Yeah, I said the weapons.
Oh, my apologies. Just to clarify on the people we're choosing as well, like we get 3 in total. It has to be one video game character.
Yeah.
It has to be one movie character. So it could be, it could be a superhero. It could be just a comedian.
Right.
And
Could be anybody.
yeah. And then on the third choice has to be someone who is like as themselves essentially, just a normal person.
So in theory, you could have like whatever Will Smith's character's called in I Am Legend, or you could just have Will Smith on his own.
Yes.
Basically.
Yeah.
But you can't have both.
Yeah.
Right then, so shall we get cracking?
Let's get cracking, mate.
Do you want me to start again?
We'll let you go. So the way it's working, Liam's is sort of
I've wrote mine down basically.
yeah. He's already knows his story. Mine's going to be just to switch it up a little bit. Mine's going to be improvised, so we're going to see how it goes because we think it'll add some more humour to it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit mine's pretty funny, I think.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Right then, so we'll get cracking. So we start in Times Square, New York City. It's the day that the New York Knicks are due to play the Boston Celtics at Madison Square Garden. Pandemonium ensues as literally thousands of people start running through the streets. Me and Kay, my fiancée, run for cover inside the McDonald's. We gather ourselves and notice that people appear to be running from an army of the undead. We also notice that the zombies seem to be a mix between slow-moving and fast-paced zombies. We see news reports appear on all the billboards in Times Square saying that the whole of Manhattan has been overrun with the undead and people are told to arm themselves with whatever they can, and the only way to kill the zombies is by removing the head or destroying the brain. We are the only 2 people left in the McDonald's and notice that they are doing a new McFlurry. Cornetto flavour.
Yes, there it is.
We help ourselves and try to come up with a plan. As we are hiding in the kitchen area, it's then that the back door of the shop flies open and an absolute giant, who we both immediately assume is a zombie, comes racing through the shop. I arm myself with a bag of frozen chicken nuggets.
McDonald's on.
Exactly. And as I go to swing for the giant, I notice that it's not a zombie. It's only 7-foot-tall New York Knicks centre Mitchell Robinson. We introduce ourselves and offer Mitchell a McFlurry. He accepts.
Cornetto.
Yeah, obviously. Like I say, we're having one of each flavour.
All right, okay.
So the 3 of us decide that we have to move. Times Square is empty, not a single person in sight. Mitchell tells us that conveniently 100 yards down the road there's a weapons store. We make our way there, and as we arrive, we notice that all the windows are smashed and mostly all of the weapons and ammo are gone. The 3 of us search what remains and meet back at the front of the shop. I've chosen a Black Widow slingshot, something that I always wanted when I was a kid.
Sick.
And a spud gun that fires full-size potatoes.
Yeah, great. He works in the kitchen. What do you expect?
Well, that spud gun's a mint.
Yeah. Yeah.
And imagine a spud gun that fires full-size spuds.
Zombies.
Yeah. Well, any bloody body. Right, we hear her crashing from the back of the store. We prepare to investigate. Me still at this point trying to impress Kay, say I'll go first. But thank the Lord, our 6 foot tall friend says no, I'll go first. I tell Kate it would be rude not to let him.
VIP treatment.
Exactly. As we enter the back room of the store, we notice a bearded man with a backpack making a silencer out of a glass bottle. It couldn't be. It is. It's Joel Miller from The Last of Us. Now I have to tell Kay who he is because she's never played the game or watched the series because for some reason she'd rather watch Vampire Diaries. Joel agrees reluctantly that he will help us. As we leave the store, we hear tyres screeching as an SVU stops right in front of us. It has a number 3 painted on the side. Me, unable to control my
Excitement.
Yeah. Me, unable to contain my excitement, starts shouting, "Yes, get in there." The window rolls down, and of course it's Tallahassee from Zombieland. He tells us the jump in as mass shouting has brought the attention of a couple of faster moving zombies.
Oh dear.
Right then, mate, over to you. That's the
That's
first
where
part
we're
of
going to
mine.
stop. So, yeah, we're going to do it in parts, guys, just so that we don't sort of get lost, especially with me improvising.
Yeah.
It's going to help me listen to where Liam's got to in his story compared to me. So just clarify, who have you got with you, Liam?
I've got Mitchell Robinson from the New York Knicks,
Yeah,
Joel from The Last of Us,
Yeah.
and Tallahassee from Zombieland.
fantastic.
And obviously we're in New York.
And your weapons of choice?
I have a giant spud gun that fires full-size potatoes and a Black Widow slingshot.
I love every single time you say about the spud gun full-size potato.
Well, it has to be, doesn't it? Normally you just them shitty
Not
ones.
new potatoes, no?
No, that'd be useless.
Yeah.
They might come in handy with a slingshot, though, new potatoes. So.
Yeah, well, I suppose. Bag full of tatties.
Exactly. Right, mate, over to you.
Right, so going to start off. My partner is called Darla, and I have a little one called Jaden as well. Right, me, Darla, and Jaden, we're having a lovely meal at the top of the Shard in central London.
You were having a meal at the top of the Shard?
Yes.
Where have you got the money for that, or did you win a competition?
I sold my house.
That sound.
So we're at the top of the Shard, we're enjoying a lovely meal, when all of a sudden there's choppers at, eye height at the Shard, flying all over the place. We see jets, give me a Eurofighter. There we go, that'll do.
I was going to say EasyJet. I think we should say as well, because obviously we have a couple of listeners in America and Canada, and the Shard is the tallest building in London, basically.
Yes, yeah. It's a great big glass top.
Just to clarify, it looks like a cucumber.
Okay. Well, anyway, there's jets and everything going off. Pandemonium's going, everything's going crazy. So I run straight to the window, and I'm looking outside, and I look below, and there's just chaos, people running left, right, and centre. And all of a sudden, the air raid sirens start going off. I look at the missus, and we start to panic. We think there's been some sort of attack or something on London. We don't know what's going on. So we get in the lift, straight down to the Shard, bottom of the Shard, sorry, where the lobby,
We'll say
lobby will
yeah.
do, yeah. We're in the
Reception.
lobby. Yes, yeah. Soon as the doors open, craziness. Absolute manic. There's zombies left, well, what can only be described as zombies. Left, right and centre, biting people inside of the Shard. I'm panicking, when all of a sudden there's a tap on my shoulder. I look behind me. If you want to survive, you got to come with me. I'm like, who are you? My name's Bear Grylls. And guys, if you don't know who Bear Grylls is, just search him.
He's a bloke who drinks his own piss, basically.
He's a survivalist. Start with that one, please, Liam.
Well, he reckons he is.
Yeah. He's meant to.
He has been called out a bit, though, hasn't
Yes,
he?
he has. Yes, he has.
A lot of the stuff he does is bollocks.
Yeah,
But he is a big fan of drinking his own piss, though. That is a fact.
apparently so. Yeah. If I'm in the middle of nowhere and I see him do it first, then
Yeah.
it's to the run. If it gets to that point.
Right, carry on.
So Bear Grylls launches himself towards the zombies, and he's actually ex-military as well, so he's well trained, very strong man. Apparently he can kill you via a pressure point or something, so but it's useless against zombies. He's doing all this kung fu shite against the zombies, is doing nothing, and all of a sudden
Fucking kung fu.
kung fu, mate. Yeah,
Alright, fair enough.
it's improvised.
I forgot that was military training.
And then he pulls out a katana. There you go.
Have you got Bruce Lee and Bear Grylls mixed up here?
I should have gone Bruce Lee. That's a fucking great shout. That I'm so annoyed.
Right, come on.
Anyway, he's pulled out his katana. He's beheading zombies and what have you.
Right.
He throws the katana at him. He says, "You take it, you need it." And then he carries on doing his kung fu. And all of a sudden, 20, 30 zombies rise up from the ground, holding their necks. Look outside, and all you hear is a... They look outside, and there's just a black silhouette. And then all of a sudden, everything lights up red with a sudden noise. It cannot be, can it? It's Darth fucking Vader, mate.
We got halfway through doing this the first time round, and Billy said because he's improvising this, he's going to change some things. And the first time round, you started with Darth Vader, and I was hoping that's what you changed.
No.
I'm obsessed with Star Wars, man.
I love Darth Vader.
Right, go on. What's he doing?
He's holding the zombies with his chokehold, right? I'm doing the actions in person here as well, guys. He's got his lightsaber in his other hand. As he's choking them, he's just beheading them whilst they're in the air. He's like, "Come with me if you want to live." And all of a sudden, there's...
What was that?
Darth Vader, mate.
I think you're getting your films mixed up there.
What do you want me to say? I am your father.
I'm saying no.
So all of a sudden, we hear a loud screech noise, and a van out of nowhere comes in, sends Darth Vader flying on the side of the umbrella.
On the side of the umbrella?
On the side of the van,
All right.
there's an umbrella.
Right.
The umbrella it's a vinyl work. It's
Yeah.
not an actual umbrella.
Right.
Just to clarify. And the colour regime in it is white and red.
Right.
It's the Umbrella Corporation.
Aye.
Out steps none other than Alice.
Alice? Who the fuck is Alice? Sorry, I had to get that in there. Obviously, I know.
Yes, it's Alice from Resident Evil. She don't have a second name. I tried researching it, didn't come up with nothing. I don't think. If anyone knows, you can let me know. But anyway, she steps out the van and she says, "Get in the van with me if you want to live." So we all jump in the van. Darth Vader's disappeared. We don't know where he's gone. He's been sent flying. And then she's in the front of the van. She's about to set off when, shlaboom! She's cannoned into the back of the van. And Alvedi pops, jumps in the front, without controlling the wheel, without, steering, sorry, should I say, or using the accelerator. He just uses the force. And we take off. My other weapon is also a grenade launcher. I forgot to put that in there.
For fuck's sake.
This is improvisation for you, mate.
Right, give us a recap.
Right, so the recap is...
You're in London.
I'm in London, yep. Mm-hmm. I've got Darth Vader, Bear Grylls, and Alice alongside me. I have a katana as a weapon and a grenade launcher. I found that on the floor.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Then that's it. That's it so far, yeah.
And all three of your teammates all did a different rendition of Arnold Schwarzenegger saying, "Come with me if you want to live." Terminator 2, eh?
Get to the chopper. Sorry.
That's fucking Predator.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to kill him. Right. Back to me.
It is like, "Come with me if you want to live."
For fuck's sake. Right.
On to you, pal.
Aye. So, after escaping from the zombies, we find ourselves in Central Park. The Central Park Zoo, specifically. The majority of the animal enclosures have been broken and the animals have escaped. We are roaming the zoo looking for a food stand, as like in Zombieland, all Tallahassee wants is some fucking Twinkies. When we hear a strange noise from a nearby bush, out comes a penguin and an aardvark.
Fucking hell.
I lose my absolute shit. I've always wanted me on penguin.
Still don't understand this.
I like penguins. So I'll tell Kate and the rest of the team that we're taking him with us. I name him Paul. Paul the penguin. Yeah. we hear a group of... For fuck's sake. We hear a group of zombies making their way through the zoo. Tallahassee and Joel do their thing. They don't need me to tell them how to fight zombies. I get our giant Mitchell to lift me up on top of a food stand. Sadly, there was no Twinkies. And I prepare myself. I instruct Mitchell to take Paul and Kay and get them to a safe place. Me, Joel, and Tallahassee await a swarm of the undead, and I hear, "It's time to nut up or shut up." As no less than 257 zombies come charging through the bushes. I start firing potatoes, knocking heads off left, right, and centre. I'm in my absolute element here.
Where's penguin?
I told you, Mitchell stuck in with Kay.
Oh,
He's keeping them safe. A second wave of zombies appear and I am surrounded. Luckily, my two new best friends come and rescue me. We admire our undead killing spree. I hear Kate and Paul both scream. I don't know what penguin screams, by the way.
No, you got to get that in there.
You're going, I want to say penguin it. Something like that.
Well, happy feet.
Dickhead. We go running towards the screams. Kate and Paul are cornered by a zombie Jason Tatum, 6'8" forward for the Boston Celtics. Sadly, because Mitchell is just slightly taller than Jason Tatum, he knocked himself out on a tree branch as they were trying to escape. Joel has a flashback and is reminded of Ellie. He's about to attack and save Kay and Paul, but I say no, it has to be me. I take out my slingshot and find a perfect stone on the ground. Luckily, Jason is a slow-moving zombie. I aim and fire, and it's a direct hit at the back of the head. He hits the floor. I run over and give Paul the biggest hug ever, and make sure Kay is okay.
Great.
Joel and Tallahassee have managed to get Mitchell back to his feet. We are stood in a circle, deciding on where we need to go next, when all of a sudden I feel a pair of teeth sink into my leg. I forgot the second rule of Zombieland, the double tap. Mitchell redeems himself by ripping off Jason Tatum's head and shoots it into a nearby bin. From so far away, it could have easily been a 4-pointer, never mind a 3-pointer. Me screaming in agony, I know I have two choices. Turn into a zombie and somehow become even slower than I already am, or I lose a leg. I tell Joel to get some rope from his bag to use as a tourniquet. I tell Tallahassee, as he has to be him, to take my leg, mainly because I know there'll be a small part of him that enjoys it. He swings a machete and my leg is gone from the knee down. Paul, being the good little penguin he is, has somehow found me a piece of wood.
How was he carrying it?
His mouth. Just under his flippers. So Joel and his magical backpack manufacture me a full pirate leg. We gather ourselves once again and decide we need to get underground to the subway. As we're about to leave, a fast-moving zombie that looks very much like Jaylen Brown, shooting guard for the Boston Celtics, comes flying through the trees and bites Kay on the neck. If I just accepted that it was my destiny to become a zombie, Kay would have lived. Mitchell carries me away screaming.
Oh, God. So you're missing a leg, are we?
Yeah, I've got a pirate leg now.
Yeah.
Kay's dead.
Leg.
Yeah.
Peg leg.
Kay's dead. I've got a pet penguin and a pirate leg.
And a pirate leg.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And we killed like a shitload of zombies with potatoes.
257 exactly.
Yeah.
Remember the number, mate. I love that. Right then. So, on to me. This is going to be a mess. Right. So, Lord Vader is driving us to King's Cross. That's where we're headed. We've got Alice in the back, who's a little bit pissed off because Vader just manhandled her. There's me, Darla, and Jaden, and then of course Bear Grylls, who's pissing in a bottle at the corner of the van. I ask him what he's doing. He says, "Just preparing for the worst, mate."
Making a cocktail.
When all of a sudden, the van stops, and all you hear is, "I sense a presence I haven't felt for a long time." Then after the back of the van opens, whoosh, doors fly open. There's nothing in sight. I don't see any zombies or anything. All you hear, "Out the van you must come."
I'd forgot about this bit.
And then a slightly fainter, all of a sudden, backflipping off the top of the van, right in front of us, it's Master Yoda. But he's a little bit zombified. The Force essence, mate, has kept him being able to speak. He still has all his main abilities. Vader gets out the band. Jesus Christ. Where've got band from? Vader gets out the van, ignites his lightsaber, and him and Yoda go at it. When all of a sudden, we hear what must be, I don't know, an army of 300 zombies.
That's not very specific.
The Spartan zombies, mate. Yeah. So I pull out my katana and my grenade launcher in my left hand. Alice, she has a sword. And Bear Grylls has his bottle of piss.
Aye.
So we're all fighting these zombies, beheading them left, right, and centre.
Blinded him with piss.
That's it. That's the one. Vader's going at it with Yoda. It's just all going a little bit crazy. I'm in a moment. Jaden and Darla fighting the zombies. Well, Jaden isn't. He's 5 years old, but he's hitting them in the legs.
Aye.
He's making them trip over.
Boot him in the shin.
Yeah, that's it. He's an ankle biter, mate. Darla runs over to protect him. And just before a zombie goes to bite him, you hear a squawk. Poof. Knocks a zombie out with nothing but its claws. It's a parrot.
How big's the fucking parrot?
It's a big parrot. An African grey.
I know you're for the biggest ones.
And this parrot, all of a sudden, I fall in love. This parrot's just saved who is the love of my life, protecting my son as well. I shout the parrot.
She's not going to listen to this.
No, I did. Save the bitch. Caused me more pain in over 11 years. I'll still have to marry. So straight away I fall in love with this parrot, but I don't know how to get his attention. So I'll yell none other than...
Probably want a cracker.
Jack.
Right.
Jack. We named the parrot Jack. Remember?
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean, there we go. So Jack the parrot
Aye.
responds. It's amazing. It's like nothing you've ever seen. Comes and lands on my shoulder. Carry on killing them zombies. But it happens again. All of a sudden, there's this silver hilt. Falls at my feet. It's Vader's lightsaber. I look around. He's nowhere to be seen. I pick the lightsaber up. Put the grenade launcher away. I haven't used that yet because I've only got 5 grenades.
Right.
Start chopping away with a lightsaber, and then all of a sudden, after I'm chopping away, the lightsaber gets force pulled out of my hand. It's Vader. But at that point, my katana snaps.
Hang on, where did Vader go?
I don't know. It's Vader. Right. He does what he wants.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't know where Yoda is either, mate. Something happened.
Right, fair enough.
I've got practically a dagger, a Dakana.
Aye.
That'll do.
Aye.
I've got a Dakana now.
Small sword.
Yeah. Zombies are coming at me. I have a choice to make. I can't stop them all. Not with a Dakana. I either save Jaden or Darla. I have to save my son. Remember what I said?
Aye.
Fuck the bitch. No, anyway. I pick up Jaden. I run into the back of the van. Alice is starting it up. Bear Grylls is pissing in a bottle again. And then, all of a sudden, Darth Vader ignites his lightsaber. He's fighting the zombies off. Allows me and Jaden time to get in the back of the van. And he turns around, he looks at me. This is just for you because of what you said. And he goes, I'll be back. I'll tell you
This
what.
is some crossover, this.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's in the Vader suit.
Alright, fair enough.
That's what we'll say. We'll stick with that.
Fair enough.
Anyway, Alice starts the van. Bear Grylls is pissing. And we're in the back and we're off.
Right.
We're off to King's Cross. Moral of the story. I've got a parrot now called Jack.
Right.
And I've lost Darla.
Yep.
Darla's
She's dead.
Got long lost with a zombie crowd.
Aye.
Vader's there somewhere doing his work, and we just assume it'll appear again at some point.
Fair enough, which I can imagine he will.
You'd imagine so. The saying, I'll be back, never lets you down.
Fuck's sake. Oh, God, here we go.
Sorry if it was a little bit chaos, guys, but again, I'm improvising, so...
Yeah, because mine's perfectly sane. Right. Back to my story.
Yes.
We make our way down into the subway. Me devastated about Kay, but at least I still have Paul. We make a formation down the tracks. Mitchell at the back, me and Paul waddling along in the middle, and Joel and Tallahassee at the front. We fight off smaller groups of zombies as we make our way through the subway stations until we arrive at Penn Station. I say we need to get out to the street. I know what's opposite Penn Station. Madison Square Garden.
No, of course. Of course.
Mitchell tells me that we can't go there. He escaped and the whole place is filled with zombies. My response, I came here to see the Knicks play, and damn it, that's what I'm going to get. Dead or alive. We make our way across the street and enter the garden. I get goosebumps. Mitchell leads the way and takes us to the Knicks dressing room. The door is barricaded shut. Tallahassee kicks the door, and there they are, the New York Knicks, completely unscathed. It's a miracle.
Are they having a game?
Yeah,
Yes.
because we find out the entire Boston Celtics team is now the undead. Obviously, they've lost the two best players because, well, one of them ate K and the other one had his head ripped off, but fair enough.
Christ.
My eyes widen. The Knicks versus the undead. Live at Madison Square Garden. It's everything I hope it would be and more. The Knicks win 113-23.
Oh.
The majority of the Celtics are slow moving.
Oh, here we go.
The lights go down as I am stood in the centre of the court. Tallahassee hands me a microphone. I raise it to my mouth. Start spreading the news.
Fuck's sake.
I am leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York.
Stick to your day job, mate.
Fuck off. So I sing the full song of Frank Sinatra.
Great. Can we hear it?
What?
I want to hear it.
No, I'm not doing the full song.
We worth a go, guys.
We're stood in the centre of the court, arms around each other's shoulders, fucking giving it da 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 da. Then fucking as we're doing that, it's like da da, booting zombies in the heads flying off.
I like that. I really like that.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it for my next bit.
That's where you're stopping there, yeah? So there's the next bit of yours, the finale.
Yeah.
Just so I...
So again, just to summarise, there we've made it to Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
The Knicks are fine. The Celtics are dead.
Yeah.
They batter him in a game.
Yeah.
I do a version of Frank Sinatra and kick off a couple of zombie heads.
Great. To the song.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I really like that.
Right then, Billy, back to you, mate.
Right. Off we go. So, obviously I mentioned that we'd made it to King's Cross Station. We have boarded a train in the Manic. We got through all the zombies. Jack the Parrot's still on my shoulder quite comfortably. I've got Jaden in my other arm. Got me Dakana in my pocket. Along with my grenade launcher.
Aye.
And Alice and Bear Grylls is also still at my side. Vader, yet to be seen. We're on board the train and we're en route towards Buckingham Palace. How far's King's Cross from Buckingham Palace?
I don't know, mate, but I don't think there's a train there.
We get the train to the nearest train station to Buckingham Palace,
Aye.
which may well be King's Cross, but I'm not sure. Improvisation, guys. So we get off at the train station and we can see Buckingham Palace in our sights, but there is the biggest undead army you've ever seen in your life. 1,000 or so zombies. Bear Grylls says, the only way we get through this is by pretending to be a zombie.
He's not American, you know. Why are you putting on an accent for Bear Grylls?
Because he always talks like this. And then
Suppose.
down like that.
I suppose he does a bit, yeah.
Just go up and down, mate.
Yeah.
Bear Grylls in a nutshell. So, Alice says, don't do that because we don't know if it's going to work. Because some of them are runners and some of them are slow.
Oh, so you're thinking like Shaun of the Dead style?
I'm thinking, Sean, you'll see.
No, I mean where they pretend to be zombies, don't they?
That's it,
Right.
that's it. So by this time, it's getting nightfall. It's pitch black. The generators and everything have gone out in London. You can barely see anything. Alice has an idea. She wants to get the van to drive straight through towards Buckingham Palace, but we stand on top of the van, not inside it. For what reason I can't tell you, but that's the reason. When all of a sudden, I look across the way to where Buckingham Palace is. This is in the pitch black. A red lightsaber illuminates. Vader uses the Force and Force pulls the van straight through the zombies. We're flying 100 mile an hour straight through an army of thousands of zombies.
Are you still on the roof here?
I'm still on the roof.
Why have you not done a Teen Wolf here and done a musical number yourself?
All of a sudden, Jack, on my shoulder. The Force theme song starts playing as Vader's pulling us through the crowd of the army of the undead. I've got my grenade launcher blasting it. I've got 5 grenades. I don't care. I'm loving it. I've got the theme song on the left. I've got Vader Force pulling it straight ahead.
Where's Jaden at this point?
Boom. He's on my other shoulder.
Oh.
Alice is on top of the van holding on. She's got one M16
Sword.
rifle and mini Uzi on the other end, going wild. Bear Grylls is pissing off the back of the van.
Yeah.
I do question that. I do turn around and say, hang on, I ain't going to save that for later. He's like, well, I'm not going to make it for till later, am I? Each to their own.
He must drink a lot, that bloke.
He does. He's a thirsty guy. So anyway, Vader's pulling us. We get through the gates. There's still thousands of zombies, but Vader's just pushing them all backwards, using all of his might. We thought he might have been gone. We didn't think he was coming back. We get inside Buckingham Palace, and that's where we're at that very point. We are now at Buckingham Palace.
Fair enough.
Vader has returned, and yeah, I had a little musical number myself. Thank you for that. I enjoyed that.
You didn't, your fucking parrot did.
My parrot did, yeah, but he's a good representation.
Right, to end mine off, it's literally just one paragraph.
Okay.
Right. So everyone is hugging, everyone is smiling. I just think to myself, I wish Kay could have seen me built-in zombie heads. It's then I hear her voice. I think I'm losing it. I turn round and Kay's running towards me. My eyes light up and I open my arms to embrace her. She stops dead in front of me, kicks my pirate leg away and calls me a bastard for leaving her. Turns out Jalen Brown didn't have any teeth. So technically he didn't bite her. But she did have one hell of a love bite, though. Oh, hickey, as the Americans call him.
Aye.
I apologise and she forgives me, obviously. And to quote the end of Grease, I say the gang's all back together.
Oh, nice.
I ask if I can have my leg back. But it's then we hear a screeching like voice. It's Paul! He can fly! Paul was bitten.
Oh,
Zombie penguin.
not your penguin.
He flies directly at me. He flies directly at me. I hit the floor, and he starts to peck me and devour my insides.
Oh, Christ. Oh, poor Paul. I mean, poor you, sorry.
I scream, "Run! Save yourselves!" I lay there, having my insides ripped out and eaten by the one pet I knew I could never have, and I think to myself, I knew I should have picked the fucking aardvark. The end.
Oh, great. Liam's story ends with him getting eaten by a penguin.
Basically, yeah.
Out of all the things that you'd had that could have killed you, was your penguin. Oh,
Yep.
I like that. It was a twist I didn't see coming. Oh, what a way to go.
The best part, I've told you about my other story about penguins, haven't I? When I was at school.
Maybe.
Did business studies class and we got told we had to write a story about business.
All right.
So me being the literate person I am, I was like, well, that's not business studies, that's English.
Oh.
So I took the piss and wrote a 5-page story about a penguin who sold suitcases but was also a hitman on the side.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I used to tie people to train tracks.
Jesus.
And then I wasn't allowed in a lesson after that anymore. I wasn't allowed to do my exam for it. Because I didn't take it seriously enough, apparently.
Oh, Christ. Right.
Right, Billy, we're in Buckingham Palace.
We're in Buckingham Palace.
Are you killing Charlie Boy?
I'll leave that to Vader. That'll be more fun to watch him. No, it turns out that none of the royal family have survived. They're all dead.
Oh, correct. You've tiptoed around this, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. But not quite dead.
Oh, right.
Gotcha. As they rise up, we all squaddle into a little group. You've got Harry. He has come back. Listen, it's the apocalypse. They've allowed him back in, considering what's going on.
Is Meghan there as well? Is she still not allowed in?
Megan's there. Megan's there. She's just locked away.
She's in cupboard.
She's in cupboard. And we've got King Charles
Aye.
coming towards us, and he's a zombie now. He starts to squirm.
She said squirt, then I was going to say Jesus.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't when he seen Harry and what's his name, William stood together. It's Vader again doing his force.
He's got him by the throat, has he?
He's got him by the throat, and he just crushes him until he explodes.
Head's gone.
Dead. All the undead are killed. God knows where Kate is. She's locked away in a cupboard somewhere. You can hear her, but yeah, fuck, it's alright.
Right, fair enough.
Then there's a moment I hear a voice, and this time it isn't Kate in a cupboard. I recognise his voice. It's Darla. Vader had saved her before the zombies had managed to get a bite into her. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The love of my life, bitch, has rose back up from there. I'm only joking. Has come back to me, and I'm absolutely bewildered. Jaden's happy to see his mum. It's a big cuddle get together. Bear Grylls is off doing whatever he's doing. Alice is just sat there doing an Alice thing, just looking cool, really. And Vader's just sort of stood there reminiscing about Padme at this point.
I don't know what that means.
I do. Padme is the reason Darth Vader became Darth Vader. More or less. To an extent.
Right, carry on.
We hear like a munching noise. We think, what on earth? Shit, there's a zombie still alive. We look behind us. It's Bear Grylls. What are you doing? He's eating the corpse of a zombie. And we think, what are you doing? You think you're going to turn it? Well, I've got no food and need to survive somehow. I didn't do the voice there for you. He starts to turn. He runs straight. I've never seen anyone run so fast when you're a kung fu military guy. He got some quick feet. He runs straight towards me and Darla. I have a choice. I either let myself die or I let Darla die pretty much all over again. At this point, all that's crossing my head is who can protect Jaden throughout this sort of a scenario. And all of a sudden, Bear Grylls is killed by a quick snap of the neck. Dead before he gets to us. I'm like, oh, thank the Lord. Out of nowhere.
Literally.
Out of nowhere. Darla's neck snaps. I look at her. I'm distraught. I'm crying my eyes out. Why? Look at Vader, he said. I read your mind. He's got the Force. He knew I was going to choose myself over Darla. So he killed her anyway because he was reminiscing about Padme.
Well, why didn't he just kill Bear Grylls?
He did, he killed both.
Why did he kill them both then?
Darth Vader.
Well, yeah, he's a bit of a prick, like. Fuck's sake.
And after that, Jack started playing the Titanic theme song.
Now you're talking.
That's all you get, mate. You ain't getting no singing from me.
That wasn't even a freaking... that wasn't it. No, you fucking annoyed me now.
Which one do you think I was going for?
No, dude, that doesn't matter. That's not Celine Dion. That you've fucking annoyed me now.
can't
You know that's
that
my
is
favourite
Celine
film.
Dion.
No, piss off.
That is Celine Dion.
No, that's shit, that.
Every night in
That's
my
better.
dreams. That's all you get in your blasting. I see you.
Jesus.
And as it would have it, the camera would pan up and just fade into the night sky as I cry my fucking eyes out.
Fair enough.
And I'll match you, mate. Vader can just snap all our necks at that point as well.
Fuck's sake. Right then, so there's some up my end there, so we didn't, so... So we're all happy days. Kate's not dead. Jalen Brown had no teeth, so she's not dead. She calls me a bastard, boots my leg away.
Yeah.
I get attacked by my own pet penguin, who has turned into a zombie.
Yeah.
And eats my insides.
Paul the zombified penguin.
Yeah, and I tell the rest of them to run.
Yeah. Sacrifice yourself. It's a heroic end.
Yeah.
My thoughts
Aye.
ruined my fucking future.
Basically, yeah.
That's good improvisation, that, wasn't it?
Like I say, I should have picked the fucking advert.
So sum up my ending. You got the royal family. Kate survived, by the way. She's the only one who didn't get a snap neck.
Well, yeah, you would when you're locked in a cupboard.
We were in the royal family. Bear Grylls decided it was a good idea to eat the body of a zombie. Survival instincts kicking in there for him.
Aye.
Turns into a zombie, starts charging at me and Darla after I realise she's still alive. On his way towards us, after trying to process who's going to protect Jaden better, me or Darla, his Bear Grylls' neck snaps. It's Vader using the Force. And then I turn around, I'm extra, I'm so happy, everything I've ever wanted is there in front of me when It was just neck snaps right in front of me, and as Vader read my thoughts, and then old Jackie Boy playing the Titanic theme tune, Celine Dion, as the camera pans out
Sick.
into the starry night sky.
Jesus wept. Right then, so that's how me and Billy would both survive a zombie apocalypse.
Neither of us survived, but you know.
Well, yeah, that's a point. Like,
It's how we'd survive a certain amount of time.
it's how we'd help people survive a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. You're going to need Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Actually, no. No, don't choose Darth Vader or a penguin.
No.
Moral
Yeah, exactly.
story.
Yeah.
But after trial and trial of error, guys, we
finally got this done.
We have. And we both got about maybe halfway, just before halfway last time when the computer cut out. So
Yeah.
The
end bit for both of that was, well, yours was a mystery to yourself. You were making it up on the spot.
Yeah, it was. I'm quite happy with how it turned out, though.
I'm actually quite happy that it ended when it did, though.
Yeah.
Because when we were doing it originally, mine stopped just before I started singing, didn't it?
yes, it did, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, it did. Just before Frank Sinatra.
Aye.
I'm trying to tell you something.
Yeah, give up. Are we ready to leave it there then?
I think so, mate. I think I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah. Well, I just want to give a shout out. Obviously, that we've just hit over 500 followers on the Instagram page.
Yeah, absolutely extra, guys. Honestly, we'd set our own
What's
goal.
extra mean?
I don't know, mate. That's just the wrong term.
You've said that twice
I
now.
left it out. I know extra. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. I'm
ecstatic.
Aye, that's the one. You were thinking distraught.
Like, my English isn't strong today. I should have gone. Oh no, I shouldn't have. I won't say that.
No, I don't.
Cut that out. But no, ecstatic that we've hit 500 followers. We actually set our own goal. We didn't put it out, obviously, but we wanted to try and get 500 before New Year's over with, and we've done it in good time. I think.
Before Christmas.
So, thank you again, guys. All the support means the world. Keep the messages coming, comments, any suggestions as well with any future episodes, any ideas. We're more than open to it.
Yeah, like I say, I mean, let us know what you want us to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point in the series.
Exactly. I do just want to say as well, I forgot to tell you this earlier, so I'll tell you now. I was going to say we have set up, but obviously it's me who set it up. So we now have a Patreon page.
All right, yeah.
So obviously there's not going to be any extra content on there at the minute, but eventually there will be. Mm-hmm. Obviously at the minute the only thing on there is £1 a month if you want to help us out a bit.
Yeah.
Mainly pay for this new laptop.
Yeah, it goes a long way.
Yeah. No, but like I say, I mean, any money we get from that, like I say, we were talking earlier about, soundproof and stuff, new equipment and that. Anything that we can do to make the podcast better, like I say, any money that we get will go straight back into that.
Yeah, we want to get some videos and stuff sorted, but we just need the correct equipment. I don't want to put out, shoddy looking videos and stuff, because I like to try and really push the boundaries when it comes to editing.
Aye.
And without the correct equipment, it's not possible. But
yeah,
we'll get to it.
We will.
And obviously everything helps.
Yeah, so if you do want to obviously help us out, obviously go over there. We have one of them link tree things now, that the OnlyFans lasses have.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have one of them link in bio jobs. So we have one of them, it's on there. Obviously all our socials are on there and everything. So go and follow us and everything else. And if you want to give us a quid, do it.
yeah.
It'll be very much appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I think we'll end it there then, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. I enjoyed it, mate.
Do you want to do a clue for the next episode?
I think so.
Favourite actor?
Ooh, it's got to be Jeff Goldblum.
Favourite animal?
Mongoose.
Sound. Fair enough. Right then, we'll leave it there, and we shall speak to you on Sunday. Obviously this has come out on Wednesday, so just because we wanted to get it out there, and obviously took the piss having 2 weeks off.
That's it.
Thank you for listening, and we shall speak to you on Sunday.
Take care, guys.